Yo guys, assalamu alaikum to all of my fans. Hello to my non-Muslim fans. Today is episode 9. We are going to be doing what is Hajj. This is the last video of the 5 pillars. So let's go.
The season of Hajj is upon us, and while it's an extremely sacred time for Muslims, you might be a little confused as to what exactly that is. But don't worry, that's where we come in. This is Simple Islam, taking Islamic concepts and explaining them before your coffee gets cold or before you go outside to enjoy the last days of summer. For this episode, we wanted to talk about Hajj. Hajj is the name given to the Muslim pilgrimage that is performed during the month of Zul Hajj of the Islamic lunar calendar. During Hajj, Muslims perform a series of rituals that commemorate some of the great events that have taken place there. At the center of all this is the Kaaba, which is a focal point of all Muslim prayer. During Hajj, Muslims wear two unsewn white sheets. It is a representation of how we are all equal in the sight of God and how all men, regardless of status or wealth, should humble themselves equally. Just like we find in the Bible, Muslims believe that according to the will of God, the Prophet Abraham left his son Ishmael and his wife Hagar in the desert, which is present-day Mecca. To remember the search for water that took place after he left them, Muslims walk between the two hills that Hagar did when she was looking for water for her and for her baby. Muslims also believe that God told Abraham not to sacrifice his son, as he interpreted from a dream, but rather to sacrifice a ram instead. In memory of this, Muslims today sacrifice animals at the completion of Hajj. This day is known as Eid al-Adha. On this day, Muslims around the world participate in a special prayer service, listen to a sermon, and those who are able to make a sacrifice do so. The meat is then divided into three parts, one for self-use, one for family and neighbors, and one for the poor. In this way, everybody gets involved in the celebration, and no one goes home hungry, spiritually or physically.
Okay guys, you watched it. Thank you for watching. This is the last episode of the 5 pillars. I'm going to do Ramadan after this. Ramadan part 1, part 2, part 3. Up until Monday to do, and then that's it, finished the episodes. Probably go on to a new topic after that. I don't know, leave in the comment if I should stay doing these episodes. Are they helpful? Peace.